Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. What do we got here today when it comes to XRP Ripple? What is going to happen? Are we on our way to higher highs and going into the $2 and beyond? Or are we about to see a final retest? Everything and anything today on the episode to make sure you guys are aware and ready for all scenarios, because at the end of the day, what we've learned this week is that everything and anything can happen, and knowledge is power. So if you're prepared for it, then you will be in a much better position to get yourself out of it if you need to get yourself out of it, or take advantage of the situation if you're liquid. And I probably gave a little hint there on what I'm about to say today. So for those of you that have not been on this website, I do highly encourage you to go on the ripple.com website. It's got tons of information about the power of the RippleNet, what it is, how it works, organizations, companies that are already involved with Ripple. And it's really important that you do your research when it comes to investing. So important, because when prices fluctuate up or down, you don't know what is happening, and because you don't know what is happening, you may sell too early, you may sell too late. A whole bunch of things can occur, and so knowledge is power. So I encourage you to go on the socials, check them out, see what they're up to. They got ripple.com insights as well, the news, which they put out articles on there as well about what is happening in the marketplace and what are they up to, which is really important. Now, kicking off news. Well, it looks like the SEC has yet again delayed the meeting. So they were meant to have a meeting today. It was going to be around 10 o'clock Australian time, 10 p.m. Australian time. But looks like it's been delayed one more time. And it looks like they always delay it right at the end, like about 12 hours to go. Oh no, it's actually been pushed back another week. So what is the reason for that? I don't know how these things work. I'm not sure how the SEC goes about its schedules. However, a lot of you were waiting for that news, and that news is now that it has been delayed. So unlike last time this happened, where I published a video and literally 3 minutes later the circulating supply went down and the SEC meeting got delayed, this time, well-equipped, it actually has been delayed. Now, kudos to CoinMarketCap.com, who have finally fixed the circulating supply on the actual website. So what does it mean? I mean, of course, a lot of us, majority of us use CoinMarketCap to have a look at this. And when this changed, it sparked a huge amount of interest, and a lot of noise occurred across social media. Why it happened? Well, this is the news. Nothing much. They just needed to update their website because there was actually nothing to report on. Now, I do like this particular interview. It goes for 24 seconds. I do want to play it to you. It's an interview, and let me share with you what she had to say.
What do you think about cryptocurrency as a form of currency?
Well, I think the train's already left the station in terms of cryptocurrency. You may or may not know that I just joined the board of Ripple, and the reason why I chose to join that board, it's, in my opinion, one of the few cryptocurrency options out there that has a credible and legitimate use. So financial institutions use it to settle cross-border payments.
What do you think about cryptocurrency?
Well, that was a very nice, short, sharp explanation that she gave us, and for me, that's really exciting. She really had a lot of confidence in what she said and the way that she said it, and she gave up quite a big role in the business. Quite a big role to join Ripple, and obviously there was some backlash with that, but very convincing. I really liked how proud she was that she had joined Ripple, so kudos to her. Let's jump into Atani and let me show you around. Let me show you what's been going on the charts, on the hourlies and the 30 minutes and all that, and let's see what kind of picture they paint. Alright, so on the hourly chart, we're starting off with that one today. By the way, Atani is free. You can download it. I put up a video on how you can get all these indicators on there as well. It's amazing, and it saves me so much time. So for on the hourly chart, the XRP USDT, on the hourly, we can see that Ripple is about to get out of the Bollinger Band. So it's just trending a little bit out of it. And over here, we saw that it was just about to come out of it. And they're great entries, to come back in. I mean, you would have made, as a day trader, that's quite nice, from 90 to ride it all the way to 124. But on the hourly chart, we can also see that the RSI is not in the oversold, but it's heading towards that. But the MACD have crossed again. So initially they crossed that it was bullish. Now they've crossed again, potentially for a bearish sign. So what does that tell us? Well, it's not enough really. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's see what the 4 hours are telling us. We're on the 4 hour. We are still in the oversold, and the MACD is still in the bearish. So we can see here, like, you know, the trend is very much still negative. So we're not crossed yet to find a bullish signal from here. We've had a retest, but not yet. And even here on the daily chart, we can see that the daily chart, we're still way out of the Bollinger Band. The blues and the oranges on the MACD have come closer together, but the RSI, well, that's a different story. You know, like it's trending towards the oversold again. So could we go down before we go up? Well, looking at this, you know, we got quite a couple of indicators here saying that yes, we are going to go down before we go up. The question is, how much are we going to go down before we go up? So let's have a look at some of the drawings and let's see what they tell us. All right, so I'm going to kick things off with this one here. And so this could be a scenario, and right now, even at the time of making this, it's already playing out. So, you know, we could drop into maybe the 109, 108, $1.06 before we continue to rise and go forward. Obviously, 140 will now play as quite a big support. So quite a lot of support is now in that particular scenario. So this could be a scenario that plays out over the next 12 to 24 hours. So I wanted to start off with this one because this could be happening as we speak, and maybe perhaps by the time of just going live, it's already played out this way. So this is scenario number one. Scenario number two looks a little bit different. So scenario number two looks that, you know, if we break under, and we break quite convincingly under the $1.09, $1.10 support line number one, well then support line number two is actually 75 cents. I'll say it again, 75 cents. So could we potentially see 75 cents before we march on towards the $2 target? Now, what's interesting is that I've seen on this channel and many other channels this 75 cents been spoken of, and I've seen it on my channel's comments, people saying that it will go to 75 cents before we go up. So I want to know from your perspective, what do you think? Are we going to 75 cents before we begin the march towards $2? So I would love to know in the comments what you guys think about that, and what would that look like. So very, very interesting to see this perspective, and I want to bring you everything because there is no sunshine and rainbows. I'm giving you the facts, and I want you to do your own research and be prepared that we might see a 75 cents XRP. Now, should we or could we see 75 cents or even 80 cents XRP? Is it over? Far from it. Far, far, far from it. And I really want to emphasize that. We were looking here at, you know, this is the formation that we're building. We've had many of these over time. So we've had it over here, we've had it there, and then we pushed up. We've had it recently, we go over here and we've pushed up. So every time we've hit these lines, it's bounced back and it's gone on a bull run. So 1, 2, 3, we might get number 4. And number 4 would take us all the way to 270 and beyond, which again, for as long as I can remember this month, for the last 21 days consecutively, I've said that it is going to happen. And I think 270 to 330 by the end of the month is still on. And from my perspective, from a charts perspective, I think we are looking very, very, very bullish. So what would it look like if we did go down to those 70 cents marks and all that? So it would look something like this. So this is the kind of formation that could potentially be happening, that we could be going down towards these particular levels. And then from there, like from once we hit that will be the go button. And that will be the final time that you're getting Ripple XRP at under $1. So warnings there, but of course trade with caution. Now, if you're already holding, there's nothing that you need to do. Just simply hold. Where are we going long term? great things ahead as far as the Ripple and where we're heading to and what is happening, and the bull run continues. However, today I really wanted to showcase to you a couple of scenarios. The signals, the Bollinger Band, the RSI, the MACD, and the moving average are all telling me that we are going to go down before we go up. So if you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you also very much for the love, passion that you show for the channel, and I look forward to see you on the next one.